Hey, man, we out this on back with Tamar, daughter of King David. Her character. Tamar shared her father David's good looks. Young and innocent, she was naive to the dangers that threatened from her own family. Her sorrow that her half-brother saw her only as an object for his lust, destroying her future as a result, and that her father the king did nothing to protect her. Her story. David's daughter Tamar was knocked out. No doubt she was destined for a marriage that would strengthen the king's part of the political alliance. Though not under lock and key, she probably lived a rather protected life. But all the precautions in the world couldn't save her from the danger that threatened from David's own inner circle. Ahmad was David's heir. As the king's eldest son, he was used to getting his way, but lately he had grown disappointed. Something was bothering him, chasing away his sleep, nagging at his heart. One day, Jonabal, David's nephews and Amal's cousins, asked him, "Why do you, the king's son, look so haggard morning after morning? Won't you tell me?" Amal confided in his friend, saying, "I'm in love with Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister." "Go to bed and pretend to be ill," Jonadab said. "When your father comes to see you, say to him, 'I would like my sister Tamar to come and give me something to eat. Let her prepare the food in my sight so I may eat from her hand.'" So David, concerned for his son, sent his daughter into a trap that would ruin her life. After Tamar had prepared a meal for Ahmad, he asked her to enter his bedroom and feed him. But as soon as Tamar did, he grabbed her, begging, "Come to bed with me, my sister." "Don't, my brother," she said to him. "Don't force me. Such a thing should not be done in Israel. Don't do this wicked thing. What about me? Where could I get rid of my disgrace? And what about you? You will be like one of the wicked fools in Israel. People speak to the king. He will not keep me from being married to you." But despite her pleas, Amal forced herself on her. As soon as the storm of his passion died down, Amal's infatuated turned to hatred. He threw Tamar out of his house, bolting the door against her, as though she's not he were the guilty one. Desolated, the young woman tore her robe, throwing ashes on her head and weeping loudly as she wandered the streets. When her brother Absalom found her, he hushed her, saying, "Be quiet, my sister. He is your brother. Don't take this thing to heart." But Absalom himself took it to heart, hating his half-brother Amar for what he done. Though David was furious when he heard the news, he did nothing to punish Amar. Did he favor his son over his daughter, thinking her hurt a small matter? Or was his moral authority so compromised by his own lustful Bathsheba that he simply couldn't bring himself to confront his eldest son? Whatever the case, Absalom did not share his father's hesitation. Instead, he bided his time, waited for an opportunity for vengeance, and 2 years later he murdered Ahmad. First rape, then murder. David's household was devastated not by barbarians outside the gate, but by those inside his own family. After Ahmad's death, David must have been haunted by Nathan's earlier prophecies after David's own adultery with Bathsheba. Now, therefore, the sword will never depart from your house, out of your own household. I am going to bring calamity upon you. The father lust was mirrored by the son. The father violence by one son, murder of the other. Tamar, unprotected by her father, betrayed by her own brother, lived in Absalom's house, a desolate woman without the possibility of marriage or children because she was no longer a virgin. Thus a chain of sin wove its way through David's family, enslaving the innocent along with the guilty. So y'all will be back with the next woman of the Bible.